Happy opening day, everybody, for Campbell Baseball Monday conversation this week. We're going with our Campbell Pride to start off the show, joined by Coach Justin Haire. And, Coach, your team is coming off a series loss, but in the middle game, Grant Yost has a complete game win, a really quality start for him. What was that like to watch him just dominate out there?
It was great. Grant's just a hard worker, a guy that for the last 2 years has competed every time we've given him the ball. Some days he feels better than other days, and just feel fortunate that Saturday was one of those good days for him, and he went out there and we really needed a tough start after Friday night losing and coming back out on Saturday, and he gave us that tough start. Just a bulldog on the mound all day, and it was fun to watch.
As you guys now sit 3-3 in conference, an interesting week coming up with a couple of midweek games, one up in Holly Springs against App State, and then a Wednesday contest here. What's that going to be like, kind of traveling to Holly Springs and then coming back home on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think it'll be fun. It'll be a little bit different atmosphere for our guys, and we've played App State the last few years. We got weathered out last year, but in a neutral site scenario, and to be able to go up to Holly Springs just right up the road, hopefully we'll have a good crowd up there and, go up there and compete and then come back here for, one of our longest standing rivals, UNC Wilmington, coming into town. And I know that Coach Scaff and those guys will be ready to rock and roll on Wednesday. So we just got to come out and compete and be more consistent, up and down the lineup and up and down our pitching staff. And, that's really what we need to focus on, on Tuesday and Wednesday, is just bringing that consistent intensity and just bringing more competitiveness every inning and every pitch and every out of every game. And then when we do that, hopefully we'll see some improvements.
As you guys get ready for then the weekend series against Gardner-Webb, a team that was one of the last undefeated teams in the country entering conference play, and things have kind of evened out a bit. But what's the challenge for your team facing Gardner-Webb, especially here at home?
Well, it's first home conference series, so opened up on the conference, in the conference on the road the last first 2 weekends, and so just trying to come out and again just compete and bring consistency and hopefully get Nick there kind of back rolling. He's had some up and down outings the last couple of weeks, and so just trying to get him back to where he needs to be as a Friday guy, and hopefully Grant can go out on Saturday and give us another good start, and hopefully our offense shows up and is able to score some runs, and I think we'll match up pretty well with Gardner-Webb if we can go out and compete, and then we'll give ourselves a chance. If we don't, it's going to be a dogfight from the first pitch to the last pitch.
Unfortunately, the loss on Sunday kind of caps off the series against Radford, but Justin Lamazares with the home run in the ninth inning. For you guys to get that in a pitch hit situation, what did that mean for your team?
Yeah, well, it was, their guy on Sunday threw really well, and we didn't have a lot of opportunities to score, and for us to put Justin in a situation to just go up there and battle and hopefully get on for us to start something there in the ninth inning, look for a little black magic is what we call it, is just trying to create something late in the game to give us a chance to win, and he battled off 7, 8, 9 pitch at bat and finally gets one, a mistake kind of up and away and hits the ball out to right field, which was awesome, and gave us a spark there, and we were just unable to kind of cap it off there in the ninth, and unfortunately gave up the lead there in the bottom half.
Also this weekend on Saturday, you have the Versus Cancer game where there's cancer awareness for children battling cancer and things of that nature. What does that mean for your program? And I know teams across the country do it, but especially here at Campbell.
Yeah, well, Chase Jones, the guy that founded the organization, is just from right up the road, and their offices are in Raleigh, so just not far from us. And, anything that we can do to obviously have a positive impact on the world is important. But obviously, when it comes to childhood cancer and just the devastation that brings to families across the country, if we can have any little piece in trying to find a cure for that and having a positive impact on the kids that are battling that, we'd be remiss to not do it, and it's always been a great experience for us, was last year, and looking for another good turnout on Saturday, and a lot of commitment from our guys to go out there and fundraise some money and get their mops cut off. So.
Yeah, he didn't mention that earlier, but everyone's going to have some head shaves for the Campbell side at 8-game homestand getting started on Tuesday, so a lot of home action coming up. That of course at Holly Springs, but then Wednesday when it really gets rolling. So, Coach, thank you for joining us this week, and we'll see you with a fresh lid, a good,
right.
clean-shaven head coming up next week on Campbell Baseball Monday Conversation. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Evan.